Warning! This disclaimer at the beginning of the video is to remind you of how you can download the content you are about to see at these websites listed right here, right now. Please refer to these sources before commenting about where we get our material to make this series. Thank you!
So long story short, whistling while you work can make for a great team building exercise.
Don't we do that every day?
Yeah, but I mean whistling without voice boxes.
We don't have lips.
Or tongues. Is your firebox running cold today?
Not to mention... Just saying.
Well, trust me, it could come in real handy. Now, let me explain how you...
Sorry, I'm up. The Limited doesn't wait for anyone. I'd love to know more about human whistling, but I'd need more time and willingness. Take care.
Was she rude?
She's job focused.
She doesn't want anyone getting accidentally sent away again.
I heard that.
Oh, those radios actually work.
So, Dan, anything to discuss?
Well, I always wondered about our paint schemes.
We're all authentic?
That's what makes it strange. Most railroads try to forge their own identity, yet here we are, all authentic looks. Instead of, I don't know, something unifying? An official San Juan West paint scheme or something?
You mean like those paint jobs that Strasbourg does?
Actually, now that you say it... Put a pin in that. Discuss later.
Okay, that was rude.
He left his own conversation. Definitely rude.
Well, he brings up a good point.
Tacky tourist lettering?
No, but it wouldn't be bad for a change in appearance. I've looked like this for decades.
A radical paint job? Like brass bands and white tires?
Too radical. I just like something different than big numbers on my tender.
Well, Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe is a lot to write. Could you just imagine big ATSF letters on your tender?
Maybe just some color. I'm thinking silver.
It's an interesting concept. I'd personally go for some orange.
Would you go with a winged herald?
Only if you went with an Indian chief.
That'll be the day. And we should give Dan a logo shaped like a...
Can I schedule a Kate?
There's never enough time. We'll discuss on the radio until you get to blue sky.
Well, that conversation went... Count, are you there?
Yep, just switching out cars. Did you want to discuss paint color?
Count, can you read me? Dan, how about you? Sydney? Ugh, mountain reception. Everyone just wants to talk through a speaker instead of in person.
Yep, just switching a little. Didn't you try the radio?
The service went down, as usual, but no matter. I was curious. You were discussing the unified San Juan paint scheme earlier.
I was joking.
Oh,
But now that you say it, railroads and operators will find old to be the new. People will even go to the trouble of reattaching or removing a flashing red light above the headlight that no one liked in the first place.
interesting, I must say.
Give it about 20 years, trust me.
How long have we been here?
About an hour. The dispatcher has been trying to get through to you for half of that.
Sid? Those radios don't work long range.
I know.
Whoops, I guess I've been here a while. Well,
Did you just...
I know.
So, about that paint scheme.
Already running late. Let's try again later. We should try stainless.
Can't go wrong with stainless after all.
I agree. It's just a shame you can't paint a steam engine in stainless.
Hey, you two.
Hey, Sid.
Thanks for the whistling tips, by the way.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what we can do next.
Oh, that's unexpected.
What? I can't see back there.
It's some sort of phrase.
It's basically a kick me sign.
Kind of weird for someone to put it where no one will ever get to see it.
Hey Wes, do you know there's a...
I do now. Thanks.
Is this a prank, Sydney?
I don't do those anymore.
This is just a mild nuisance. I'm sure we could just wash it off tonight. Oh boy.
Dan.
I got one as well, didn't I? Okay, how bad is it?
It's a human ash pit with Rio Grande on it.
Okay, that's actually kinda clever.
Well, that's a mild amusement.
I just wonder when someone managed to do that.
Looks like the paint's already dried here. What do we cover it with? Get that spray stuff on order? We ran out last week.
Any luck getting that lettering to wash off?
Nope. I'll just have to wait for us to get something more effective. It's either going to have to be something like acid or new paint.
You might want to hold off on that. Ken was radioing in earlier with...
Great.
You're actually on time today.
I know. I was already late trying to wash the paint off. I thought I'd radioed that into everyone.
Through this mountain range, you're lucky to reach San Juan with them.
Agreed. So, was there something you radioed in?
I got nailed.
You don't think.
I assume it's the same person. Now he has our attention. Too early to tell, though.
We'd better keep an eye out.
Are you two gonna get to work?
Sorry, Tony.
Not gonna sit around talking all day.
By the way, Anthony's tender. That's the logo I was talking about.
You know, that would suit you well. Sorry, Tony.
I swear, these new engines can't help worth a...
Hey, before we go, is there anything new on my tender?
Oh, wow. Yep.
What does it say?
It's a symbol. This time it looks like... wings?
Okay. Should I check you as well?
Anything?
Oh dear, Baldwin.
I can get behind that one.
So it's not just some random dumb kid, at least.
Someone has a bone to pick with us, it seems.
But why our tenders? He had a whole string of hoppers he could have done it on.
Well, maybe it's a disgruntled former employee.
I think we're going to have to take matters into our own hands.
Hands?
You know what I mean.
Well, let's think this through. It's only happened to us four. What makes us so special?
Well, Annie never stops for long until the day is done.
What about Tony?
Anthony? No, he did get nailed. He just found it funny.
What about Grant?
The Grand Northern Engine?
Ahem. Great Northern.
It might have something to do with him always working all day instead of sitting around talking.
What about Ben?
Well, one, he works this yard all day, and two,
Nobody gets past me.
Alright, I have an idea how to figure out who's tagging us.
How do you recommend we find out?
Easy. I'll go to the mine to see it firsthand. I'm the most high-tech out of all of you. I could certainly see them from behind.
Say what?
Kent, you're on the limited. Wes, we're doing this in a rather interesting way.
I have to admit, this arrangement is not what I would have expected.
My hope is that no one will try to sneak up in between not one, but two big steam engines.
You might be onto something.
In a few hours, we should know for certain. Hey Wes, you stopped a little too soon. We need to go.
Go?
Not you, Anthony. I'm still under the... Stop!
What's happening? Sid, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Could you repeat that?
I'm fine. Just get the job done. Don't worry about me.
All right, if you say so.
I'll admit, I see now why people fight to pull the limited.
I think we've heard that discussion enough.
our fans are still angry about that.
Sydney, I'm still sorry.
I already accepted the apology. I guess I'm just not cut out for freight. Oh, how bad is it?
I was thinking something
It
like...
has a Pollock quality to it.
It's not every day you get to see a painting on a steam engine. On a
I
turn.
think we've all heard that one enough times.
I knew those mine workers could get distracted, but how do they miss something like that?
I guess he had time to get me while I was getting cleaned up. Ugh, the nerve. But hey, at least he just got me.
Well, actually...
Oh,
Anyone have an idea what to do?
Paint-proof reflective surfacing?
yeah, Trainmaster won't spend for that.
Oh yeah, but he'll run an entire fleet of steam engines 3 decades after they went out of style.
We need something more direct.
Upfront confrontation. But we're going to need bait.
Is everyone looking at me? I can never tell.
Alright, listen up. Before we do anything, we need to talk to Trainmaster and making a few upgrades.
Don't let him get away!
Working on it.
Don't make this worse. He doesn't have a car. We can actually chase him.
We'll be down there in a bit. Make sure he doesn't get to San Juan.
We're coming down now.
I'm taking the second tunnel down.
Roger that. Funny thing about humans, they tend to forget there's people in these cabs.
Alright, can't believe that worked so well.
What's his name?
Well, that's the first surprise.
I actually saw that coming.
So, kid, why have you been tagging us with these symbols?
Embarrassing slogans?
Art? I'm just being honest. Quiet one, eh? Alright, listen. You've been committing crimes of trespassing and vandalism on our grounds with your tagging, and we have every right to turn you in and put you behind bars until the next decade. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
We should make her fix our tenders on our own time and expense.
Do we call Trainmaster to make her do it?
I actually have a better idea. How would you like a job?
Oh, yeah.
So our reward for all of this is a new coat of paint.
Hey, if you can't beat them, put them on the team. We should try stainless freight cars at least.
Or you should wear your Florida East Coast scheme again.
I could go for some daylight colors.
Hey, it's all possible now. Okay, guys, just like we practiced. And go!